I can imagine. And, you know, not just because of Kamala, but the Black Lives Movement over the last couple of months has brought HBCUs, historic Black colleges and universities, into the forefront. And then in just the past couple of days, Alpha Kappa Alpha, aka the sorority that Kamala is a member of, and the power of female sisterhood. And so I'd love you to talk about the role of HBCUs, because I think it's a core pillar of how we advance our industry, is to have closer connections across the HBCU community, but also the power of sisterhood and Black sisterhood.
Oh yeah, well, I think one thing, I do a brief step back in history, and it puts us in context where we're at now. Howard University was founded by Oliver Howard, who was in the Union Army, and he was the head of the Freedmen's Bureau after the Civil War. And he was a part of the founding of several schools and institutes, we used to call them back at that time, for newly freed enslaved people to get educated and go off and start their lives. And Howard University was one that was founded in 1867. Of course, our mission and our service is there, and it's core. But we also sit here at the 21st century with our lenses very well adjusted, realizing that this moment we're in of a global pandemic and racial and social justice protests that sounds familiar. And so I'll give you an example. The Cathy Hughes School of Communications was founded in 1971 on the heels of the 1968 Kerner Commission report. And one of the things, as all of us know, that was in there was that media did not have African Americans on their staff. They were covering communities very lightly and not really telling what was happening across this country in different communities, because as we know, it depends on where you live. When you live in Paducah, Kentucky, you have different concerns than someone that might live in Washington, D.C. or live in Syracuse. And so it was like, how do you train and prepare people so they can go out and really give context to people's lives and tell these stories with that perspective and that push to help show people's lived experiences.